check. He done fucked up, put some dough on his head. Kept me not done nothing.
What up, YouTube? My name's TJ. I'm starting a new YouTube channel here where I basically go around reviewing people's cars in Middle Tennessee. Today I have a very special G37 here. You see from the little camera mount, it ain't normal. Yeah. All right, bro. Introduce yourself.
So my name is Alex, or Alexis, whichever one you want to call me. I drive a 2012 Infiniti G37 IPL. It's got a little baby alternator on it, nothing too crazy. So, yeah.
So as he just told us, you can tell this is obviously not stock. Basically, I guess we're gonna go through a few questions. You got a few questions that people asked you, people asked me, know about the car, and then kind of go from there. So we'll start. All right, bro. Give me a brief breakdown of the build, cosmetic, everything you got.
All right, so we're gonna start cosmetic. We're gonna leave the good stuff for last. So what we did here. Wheel-wise, we got some T37s. They're not curb rash. I dropped them on their face one day. I don't really care anymore. Tires, they're 265, 35 in the front. Rears are 305/30. The specs for the wheels, I got 19s 9.5 on the front, 19s 10.5 in the rear, plus 22 offset all around. Obviously, I got a carbon hood. I got it off Facebook Market. I think it's the VIS Racing. Should be a tag right there. Yeah, the VIS Racing.
Oh, yeah.
We got some just basic M style carbon fiber mirror caps. In the rear, just OEM taillights. I just ended up opening them up myself and painted the housing black and added the halos. That's pretty much it on headlights as well. Oh, coilovers, they're the BC Racing. I think it's a DS or DR series, whatever it's called. Up front, it's the we got OEM headlights, same thing as the rear, just retrofitted. They just opened them up and painted the housing black and added the halo to the strip. It is a IPL, so it didn't come with the IPL kit. Let's see what else cosmetic.
Paint. What's the paint, bro?
The paint, it's just the OEM color. I just ended up repainting it myself because the original paint was kind of a little messed up.
Hell yeah.
So it's the Malbec Black.
Malbec Black.
Finish.
That's like that plum, almost purple.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, it's got like a little purple pearl in it.
That's fire. Cool. All right, bro. Give people what they want to know. Break down performance.
Alright, so performance-wise, I can see obviously right off the bat, it's turbocharged. The kit that I'm running is Doc Racing. It's a BMW, I guess, like company, and then they wanted to try out the Nissans, and they only made a few of these kits, and then it turned out that the fitment was pretty bad, so they just discontinued it. It does come with a smaller turbo. I think it comes with like a Garrett 58 or something like that. I ended up changing that out for a Pulsar 766. Everything else is still like the same as if you were buying from the website. Just the same, small intercooler, small piping. Obviously I didn't run the exhaust, I just ran a hood XX. I didn't really feel like doing all that. But fuel wise, I am running a CJM fuel return kit. I'm running the fuel rails as well. Injectors are 1300cc injectors, and I'm running a single Hellcat 525 fuel pump. What else? It is a stock motor. That's a question I always get asked a lot. If it's built, no, it's stock. It's just for some reason holding up when it really shouldn't be holding up. But you know, knock on plastic. Hopefully it holds up for a little bit longer. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Stock trans as well. It's the same original trans that comes in these cars. Nothing upgraded.
You want to talk numbers?
Yeah, we can talk numbers. So on 93, it made 552 wheels. And then on E85, it made 650 on just 14.5 pounds. That was back in, I think, April. Yeah, April when I got dyno tuned. Yeah, we're no longer at 14.5. We're in danger territory. So I'm saying, like, you know, this motor should be holding up. But so yeah.
You're good, bro. You're good. All right, next, I guess, segment we have is we ask people on our Instagrams a few questions regarding his build or builds in general. So we'll go through those real quick. So we'll start first. Someone asked, well, it's not really a question. He said we need more gap cams with the moaning face. Is that something they can expect?
Yes. The reason why I haven't really been putting enough racing videos is because the car is currently having fuel issues. Like I said, I think in the last clip, I'm only running one fuel pump, so I got to switch to a twin pump setup. And currently ordered it, but I'm back order right now. And it's also like 95 degrees at like 10 o'clock at night right now, so it's really no point in me even bringing the car out to do any kind of runs if it's just going to get heat soaked driving there. So
I got you.
Yeah.
All right, so someone else asked, what do you do for work to afford this at this age?
I don't really like, you know, telling people out there what exactly I do for work, but just to break it down, it's blue collar.
Okay, we'll leave it that. We'll leave it like that. Okay, someone said oil up. Okay,
oil up? What?
Let's see here. Best tips and suggestions for someone to do before they boost their VQ.
Number one tip is definitely do your galley gaskets and obviously your water pump. Once you get the timing cover, you definitely want to change out your water pump as well. But other than that, it's really just simple maintenance. Like, just make sure the car's healthy, the motor's healthy. The other question I always get asked too is like if it's okay to, you know, turbo my car, have like 100 so miles. There's a few of the guys out there that have like 150, 160, 200,000 miles original motor, and they boost their, you know, they still boost it and the car is fine. It's just, you know, was that motor, you know, well taken care of before you boosted it, and then that's really what will tell you, you know, your answers.
All right, so a good question that we got was, what costs more, parts or labor, and how do you save for it?
Well, in that case, I guess parts, because all the work done in this car I've done it myself. Kind of, back then I really have, you know, my brain really wasn't like that, I guess you can say. So I kind of had to like learn everything myself, do everything myself. And then over time, I just kind of got used to it. So I would say probably doing stuff yourself definitely saves you a lot of money on labor.
So next question is, someone asked, what made you want to turbo the IPL?
Honestly, it's something that I always wanted to do. Before the IPL, I had a G35, it was a DE, and I was gonna supercharge that one. But at that time, it really wasn't a good financial, you know, decision. And also because, you know, if you know about VQs, the DEs are pretty bad. You can't really make much power with them, and if you do, they'll blow up easily. So when I got this one, I knew right off the bat my plan was to boost it. And you know, seeing other people out there like Fresh Kicks, what's his name, Mike, you know, they all have like boosted VQs, and just seeing their builds and, you know, see what they can do on the streets, kind of what motivated me to do the same for mine. So
I will say, I remember when you had the G35, we were what, 2016, 2017,
yeah,
high school?
Like, yeah, we're in high school, bro, you know.
He was the first one, like, I think, maybe I just wasn't aware of like the VQ community or whatever, but ever since you had one, that's when I started seeing it popping up crazy in like Middle Tennessee. But yeah, he was the first one in the Stewart's Creek parking lot with what, big head trumpet on the back. Yeah. All right, someone else asked, why have you not been updating on YouTube lately?
Honestly, just to make it short, I really don't have much content to post for YouTube. I post more on TikTok and on Instagram, but mainly TikTok. That's really what my following page is at. YouTube, I feel like YouTube just takes a lot more time and, like, you know, editing, while like, you know, TikTok or Instagram Reels, you know, you just cut something up and throw it on there, you know, send it on its way. I definitely do want to start getting into YouTube a lot more, because I feel like YouTube would probably be like, you know, my biggest platform if I do take it serious. and also because it's hot right now. I don't really feel like driving the car. But when I do pull it out, it's because I'm gonna go get some Mexico runs, and you know, obviously going back to the whole, you know, the car having issues thing. So it's really just like simple things that's really stopping me from uploading on YouTube. But once we get those figured out, and I'll be definitely going to a lot more events out of states, and that should make pretty good content for YouTube. So stay tuned. I'll definitely be uploading a lot more.
Yeah, y'all heard it here first. He finna start posting again. Let's see here. I guess you kind of touched base on this a little bit, but who's your biggest inspiration?
My biggest inspiration, like in general, or just like.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll do it in general and then car-wise, if it's two different answers.
General, man. Honestly, I don't really think I have like inspiration like that. You know, but besides like the car scene, I guess you could say like Fresh Kicks and, you know, like other car builders out there that, you know, we're same as me, just, you know, barely keeping up. But in reality, I kind of like never really had, you know, idols, or really never looked up to people like that. I'm kind of more like, you know, just kind of do my own thing, and, you know, if it works, if it don't.
So someone asked, where did you get that gauge pillar?
So the gauge pillar was actually like custom made. One of my homies, shout out Jesus, he's pretty good at like making stuff from scratch, and kind of told me the idea of what I wanted, and I just kind of gave him the gauges, and then he really just made it himself at home. So shout out to Jesus again.
Hell yeah, no gatekeeping, no gatekeeping.
Yeah, no gatekeeping.
All right, next question is, someone asked, how much was the full build?
So, long story short, if y'all don't know, the car is a Copart car. I originally bought it, was wrecked with the front end damaged. So to rebuild it probably ran me, I'll say probably like $5 or $6 grand just to rebuild it, to get it back, you know, on the road. It really wasn't nothing too crazy. It was mainly just like parts like the front bumper and what should I call it, like paint work and stuff like that. But performance-wise, I'll probably say to turbo it, I've been collecting parts for like the past 3 or 4 years, and in the Facebook market will always be your best friend, probably deals. But a rough estimate, I really don't know, but if I were just to say, I'd probably say it took me probably like maybe 5-6K to turbo it, and then in total I'll probably have about, I'll probably say like a little bit over 15. With the car included, a little over 15, maybe close to 20 now, since it's boosted, but I'll say there, probably like between 15 and 20, so.
All right, so next question is, Jesus asked, what's the first mod you did to your G?
The very first mod that I did was probably lower it with wheels, and literally the next day I put on E85. So it was just like E85 exhaust, like stock intakes, nothing crazy, like no headers, no nothing. So.
Tryna hide the bitch. Drum on a stick on the side of switch. Call up a lip pretty vibe. Pull up and let her massage the dick. Alright. Oh, that's your new ride. We whipping and swerving all kind of shit. Whipping and running. My little niggas pulling a gun and they hit when they trying it.
Happy July 4th.
We don't give a piss about nothing but
IPL.
Originally, fuck.